Good morning. Bayern Munich are champions of Europe for a sixth time. Champions League to be completed, but yes, it does feel like the Champions League started. Oh, it feels like years ago. I feel like I've aged by about a decade since what it started last June, but it's finally reached its conclusion. We do have a champion. It is Bayern Munich, the champions of Germany, now the champions of Europe. What was an incredible campaign culminated in last night's victory over Paris Saint-Germain. Let's return closer to home then. Two matches in the Scottish Premiership yesterday. Hibs continuing their best start to the season in 46 years with victory over St Johnstone. Now, England's cricketers are closing in on victory in the final test at Southampton. They have a first innings lead of 310 against Pakistan. And James Anderson is getting very, very close to his 600th test wicket, as Joe Linsky reports. On to tennis then, and the British #1 Dan Evans is through to the second round of the Western and Southern Open after he beat the world #17 Andrei Rublev. Now over to Stockholm, where flatmates Laura Muir and Gemma Reekie dominated their track events at the second Diamond League meeting of the year. Reekie won the 800 metres. Now, a fairy tale victory always sounds like a bit of a cliche, doesn't it? But at the Women's Open at Royal Troon yesterday, Sofia Popov shocked the world of golf as she, defied the odds to pull off what was a remarkable... She's had a really difficult year. She actually considered last year quitting the sport altogether. So it does feel like a little bit of an inspirational, motivational Monday story for you. You know, never give up on your dream, according to Popov.
That's lovely,
need a bit. Good morning. Bayern Munich are crowned kings of Europe for a sixth.
I missed all the action.
You missed all the action. There was only one goal in it, of course, in the Champions League last night. It's hard to believe, though, we're sat here, on the 24th of August, talking about the winner of the Champions League when it started all the way back in June last year. But it is Bayern Munich who are the champions of Europe after what was an incredible campaign, culminating in last night's victory over Paris Saint-Germain, as I mentioned. Just on to cricket then, and England will look to wrap up victory against Pakistan today after enforcing the follow-on at Southampton. We could also see a really special moment today as James Anderson needs just 2 more for 6. Yeah, and they'll be looking to get things wrapped up today, of course, because the weather does not look too great for Tuesday, although I'm not in charge of the weather, so don't blame me. Now, over to Stockholm, where flatmates Laura Muir and Gemma Reekie dominated their track events at the second Diamond League meeting of the year. Muir won the 1500 metres in a World League. Now, it always sounds a bit like a cliche, doesn't it, when you talk about a fairy tale victory? But at the Women's Open at Royal Troon yesterday, Sofia Popov shocked the world of golf as she defied the odds to pull off a remarkable... Yeah, her story is unbelievable. She actually lost her card on the LPGA Tour last year. You heard from her there. She considered quitting the sport altogether. She's been struggling with some problems as well in her health. And it just goes to show you, though, doesn't it, that whole idea of not quitting, not to give up on your dreams. She's just a brilliant example of that for a Monday morning.
Absolutely.